Hello and welcome guys to another course with Build Club, and in this course we're going to be talking about AI agents, but we're going to be using no code. So if you don't have experience with programming, not to worry, this is a no code tutorial. Just bring your sense of learning. Alright, so AI agents are everywhere. Your boss wants to use them so you can increase your revenue. They're all around in the media, everyone's talking about AI agents, and they say that they're going to start replacing human jobs. How much of that is true? I think by the end of this lesson, you will understand what AI agents are and what their capabilities are, so you can make the judgment for yourself. Okay, so when you hear about AI agents and you have used LLMs or some sort of an AI in the past, a few questions come to mind. Is it the same as ChatGPT? Right? Is an agent ChatGPT? It's a very basic question, but that comes to mind. You might have heard of this thing called an AI workflow, if you've had. What is an AI workflow? And what is an AI agent, Like, what is even an AI agent? And what is in a workflow? And what is the meaning of life? So those kind of things flash before your eyes when you have this conversation. So I want you to take a step back and kind of look at it like a story. So we're going to go to the very beginning, November 2022, right? What happened? ChatGPT was launched. I remember that day. And everyone just went really, really wild. It was 3.5 ChatGPT. I had used GPT-3 before. It was not as awe-inspiring, but 3.5 was the mark where it was like, oh, it can actually think about how we think, or at least that's what we thought. Now you could talk to computers in more of a natural language. So search became better. Instead of using keyword search, like which Google has, you could actually ask questions and it will give you the answer in natural language. In sentences that were not existent before, and it will make them to kind of explain to you. It wrote whole articles, whole essays for you. It even was able to write poem, and it was able to write code. Like I remember one of the people I knew built this thing called Dbuild, which was a way to create React apps. And it basically created these apps with an LLM. And when you saw that, I still remember like, wow, that's crazy. So we use these tools to help us debug errors, summarize an article, make emails more polite, things like that. But the thing is, these LLMs were isolated in the browser, right? So if you wanted to make an email more polite, it did not have access to those emails. Even if it wrote it, it couldn't send them out automatically. It could not look out for emails and kind of reply whenever they come. So what you had to do is go to the email, grab it, put it in the ChatGPT, run it, grab it again, and send it out again, right? That was a little bit tedious. That's still a little bit tedious. So that's where the problem lied. And that's where we will talk about AI workflows in the next chapter.